Hi.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
Here we are. We may or may not have a different channel, depending on if we're allowed to change the name of...
Channel name. I think we're allowed to change the channel name. I think we're allowed to change it once.
Okay. Well, let's hope we stick with it this time.
Yeah. So we're playing BioShock?
The first one.
Is this the first one?
This is the first one. It's bad.
The first one's bad?
Well, when I say bad, it's like dated.
Yeah.
Very dated. I think this is a PS2 game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a PS1. Don't think so.
I think it's a PS2. Don't quote me on that.
It's probably a PS2 game.
I'm gonna Google it.
You should Google it. So,
2007.
2002.
2000 something.
2002 is PlayStation 2, I think. So it's just very dated. That's the simplest way to do
They
it.
got a 9 out of 10 on Steam, so...
Yeah, apparently it's a good game, but
So, you were wrong, mister.
I've played other shooters. How hard should I be?
How many shooters have you played? A lot?
I mean, I've played a lot of shooters, but...
So, you've played a lot of shooters.
Alright.
You can't lie.
Honesty is the best policy. The story in this is actually pretty cool. I don't know how it relates to any of the other games, because I've never played any of them, but this one in particular, it's... Well, you'll see. You'll see.
It says the game was released for Microsoft Windows and Xbox 360 platforms in August.
It's a PS2.
A PS3 port by
You were
Irrational.
born to do great
So it never came out on PS2.
There's no way. This is not a...
You know what?
It was ported to the
They
PS3.
were right.
Okay, so that means it was PS2 originally?
No, it was.
There's no
It was
way this is a
360.
PS3 game.
It never came out on the PS2.
There's no way.
It came out originally on the 360, and then a few years later, I'm assuming, they ported it to the PS3.
How in the fuck? This is one of the worst games that has ever come out in PS3 then. Don't quote me on that, please. People are gonna hate.
9 out of 10 on Steam.
I mean, it's a good game, but like it's so fucking dated. You've played Red Dead Revolver,
Okay,
right?
so yes.
It's like that kind of bad.
So it came out on an NA on the Xbox 360 August 21st, 2007. But on the PS3 it came out October 17th, 2008. So over a year later.
Think of games that came out with PS3, like fucking
I never had a PS3, so I don't know.
well, like Second Son, Infamous, not
Infamous?
Second Son, but
Infamous 1 and 2.
yeah, those were like PlayStation 3 like release titles, I think. Those were good. Those involved like the touchpad. This is dated. This reminds me of Red Dead Revolver. Like,
Have you played Red Dead Revolver recently?
yes, not recently. It's so hard to play.
Already, I can tell you that this looks and feels a lot better than Red
But
Dead
as far as like the
Revolver.
shooting mechanics, because like I went into this game blind. Amanda, my girlfriend, was like, "Hey, like I used to play this game. Jump is triangle. That's how dated this is."
Oh man.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
Can you change the scheme?
I could, but I don't know. I'm used to it now.
Triangle? How could you ever get used to that?
I don't know. It's difficult.
It's because it came out on Xbox.
Is that
I don't
relevant?
know. Probably. Maybe Xbox
I
people
think
jump with
crouch is
triangle.
like R3 or something like that.
Maybe Xbox people jump with triangle. Or the equivalent of the triangle.
They were born different. Let's not make fun of them.
That's Kyle.
Kyle's an Xbox fan.
Or Alex.
I love you, Kyle. Love you, Alex. Yeah, they both play Xbox. That's right.
And Matt now, because Kyle has an Xbox.
Yeah.
But Matt's family has a PS4.
So the story in this is actually pretty cool. It's like 1960. This dude's cool.
Plot twist. He's evil.
Probably.
I don't know. But he might be.
Washington belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the
So does that say Desk of Ryan? Because it looks
Yes.
like it says Nest of Ryan.
Pretty sure it's Desk of Ryan.
It should be, because I don't think Nest is a word.
It's not. Maybe it is. Who knows, dude?
that a scientist would not be bound
So it's
by
like this dude built like a utopia underwater, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where like, you know, and it came out like, well, it takes place
During
in
the 60s.
Cold War times, where it's like communism is bad, so is capitalism, so is religion. Shots fired, and this dude's like, hey, whatever you earn, like you get. Like this is, you start a new life, and you just earn what you actually make. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Seems like a cool place. But then you get there, and then it's like
And then it
a
sucks.
shit show. Yeah, and there's like evil people.
So, is this like a few years after it got created? Or is it just like straight off from the bat?
I'm sure some BioShock fanatic could tell us, but I'm gonna guess that this is like a couple of years after.
Like, it was good for the first few years, and then like
Yeah.
something went wrong.
Because like all these ads and like the style is like late 50s, early 60s, but this takes place in 1960. So it's so hard to tell.
It doesn't tell you what the crouch button is on here.
I'll figure it out.
You can save using your game at any time from the pause menu.
Okay.
So, when are you gonna actually start shooting things?
Not quite yet, but I will.
And by not quite yet, do you mean not in the next few seconds or in the next few minutes?
A few seconds for sure. I don't know. It's a bit spooky. If you think about when it came out, 10 years ago,
Spook.
it's spooky.
I just turned off the lights, guy. Now it's spook.
It's quite spook. Too spook for me, dude.
So this guy just came here and he's like, dude, Utopia, and this is the first thing he sees?
Yeah.
Oh man, that freaking sucks.
Like, I don't know what this dude's deal is, but he's got hooks.
I think that's a chick.
Yeah. Is that a face?
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the clickers from The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
It's a...
Probably long left for this chick.
Oh, have you seen the new trailer for The Last of Us?
No, but I trust that it's going to be really good because The Last of Us is kind of like, I wouldn't say like revolutionary. They didn't do anything like super different, but it was a very good game.
Well, you have a health bar now, so I'm assuming that means you can actually get hurt.
Can I start shooting things? Alice.
It looked pretty good. It was
Yeah.
completely cinematic still,
So,
but the cinematics looked pretty good.
is The Last of Us also not the game that is... I thought there was another zombie game that was coming out that looked exactly like The Last of Us, but had like different characters and everything. Is that a thing?
I think that's The Last of Us.
Okay.
Because in this new trailer, it didn't show any of the characters in Last of Us. Not,
they have-
not Joel or Ellie.
They have like gameplay from like E3.
I don't think they showed gameplay in E3.
I don't know what to do. Yeah? It's spooky. We're playing a spook game.
I turned off the lights because that's spook. Hey, dog.
Nah. Shoot.
Oh my gosh. Get him.
So
Get
I'm
him.
not shooting things, but I'm doing things. I don't need to heal.
Do you see that tattoo on you?
Yeah, dude. It's pretty cool.
Don't you like get powers by injecting yourself with drugs in this
Yes.
game?
So you get like superpowers. Kind of like that, actually. Kind of like from here, I think. Yeah.
So it's like in zombies, when you buy soda, except in this game you buy syringes that give you power.
Yes. So instead of drinking, you inject. So now I'm Buzz.
You're Emperor Palpatine?
Yeah. Did I kill myself, I guess? I don't know.
Well, game over.
Yeah. Alright, that's it, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. Oh.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry
His mouth isn't moving.
Gross.
got some Adam.
Come on, 2K. You don't know how to make people's mouths move when they talk? What are you?
Back in
Lizard?
2007.
Get it? Because Blizzard and Overwatch, their mouths don't move.
Nice.
Sick burn. You hear that, Jeff? Make their mouths move.
His mouth is moving.
Now it is.
Got him.
Oh, it's a Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy. Big Drill Daddy.
And a little sister, right? That's what they're called.
Well, so that's Mr. Bubbles, right?
I can see light coming from his belly.
So she's a little girl.
It's alright.
Yeah,
I can
that's all I have to
see
say.
that.
Eventually I get to either, like, kill them or, like, make them good.
No, I think like you kill them or you harvest them for more powers or something like that.
Well, yeah, so, like, we'll figure it out. I haven't decided if I'm
seen-
going to be good or not.
I've seen my older brother play some of this game.
Where do I go?
Very little.
Do I go
So,
here? No. Oh, yeah, I can buzz
Don't
the
use
door.
your powers. You're gonna waste them. See,
That was not a waste.
Yeah, look
was
at that.
Actually,
your
how I
bar
progress.
is more than halfway over just because you buzzed that door, and now you're trapped.
Glug. Yeah, crouch is L3. Come on, 2K. What's up?
Well, I mean, isn't that how it is in Destiny?
I don't know.
No, that's
Destiny's
sprint.
circle.
That's sprint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can get drunk in this game.
So the twos next to your bars, does that mean that, for example, for your health bar, does that mean you have 2 health bars?
No, it's health and then the mana, basically.
So you have like health items and
Yeah. Aw. Kitty. Aw. So sad. Yeah, so you got health, and then you have your plasmids
yeah.
that control your buzz and other things.
Oh my goodness, that guy's on fire.
Okay.
So, upon seeing that this place is not actually a utopia like previously advertised, this guy still decides to go in, or was his elevator broken or
I
something?
don't know. Well, he crashed on a ship. By ship, I mean airplane. So,
I should
Am I
be
stuck?
paying more attention.
yeah. So what do I do?
I think
I'm
we should
gonna-
go into open then.
How do you feel about games that allow you to think that you're not in a cutscene by doing things like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, they could easily make this a cutscene, but instead they're like, oh, let's make it more, like, interactive. Like, you can swing your hammer and, like, shoot things, but, like, for no purpose whatsoever. Does that make you angry?
See, the thing is, if they make this a cutscene, then they're gonna have to add like a load time. You know?
I see what you're saying, but
Yeah, because it has to load the cutscene, and then once the cutscene's done, it's gonna have to load the new assets of the new place that they're in. But if they just do that, then
so what
you
you're
know,
saying
no
is, for game purposes, like, it's cheaper and quicker to just let me, quote, play.
and it's also, I mean, unless if you don't,
That's her baby.
unless if you like mind like obviously you do.
Yeah,
I mean it's better for. I would argue it's also better for the player because they don't have to wait for the loading to finish.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's better because you don't have to sit through a cutscene. You can tell yourself, "Oh yeah, I'm playing," but it's almost like there's no purpose because. I mean, I've spent a lot of time playing games. I'm sure you have to, like, your whole entire life. Okay, this is weird. I never figured out what this is about. Like, it's gonna go away in a second.
Was she a ghost? Or
I think I was, like, envisioning it.
Did you take bad drugs? She took your drugs earlier, and then she left some. So then, you took the rest of her drugs. So then you're having, like, her visions.
The fuck?
That's what I'm gonna say was happening right there.
Let's go with that. But yeah, it makes me mad that you can't do anything in the cutscenes, but it's gonna tell you like, oh yeah, you totally can. Don't be fooled.
See,
oh, do you hear this music?
Yeah.
It's the same song that was in Shawshank Redemption when he's like about to kill his wife, but he doesn't actually kill his wife. Like at the very beginning. Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
Yes.
So I looked up this guy who made the song because even though it sounds like 1950s, this guy is in like modern days. He doesn't make music. Like he lives like today. He's not from the 50s. So he makes 50s era songs.
I have a song on my phone that's like that where it sounds like it's. I don't think it's 50s era, but it sounds like it's a older era song. Yeah. It was like made like in these times.
Yeah. Well, so I looked him up and
hit it.
I can't do anything.
Cutscene.
Same deal. Yeah, it's a fake cutscene. So I looked him up and well, I was also watching The Walking Dead like as it was coming out. Probably like season 5 or 6. This is another not cutscene. Like, come on. And
Why?
so like I heard him. I recognized him. Like that's a thing. Oh yeah, Big Daddy. So like this guy has a career like by making music from the 50s today, and I just think that's so cool. It's like I personally really enjoy that kind of music. Oh, nice. Front row seat. So I just find it interesting.
So, to answer your question about how I feel about those cutscene, not real cutscene things, personally, I don't mind, but I would prefer if it was an actual cutscene.
Oh, this is like, since I bought like the collector's edition.
Oh.
Piss on that.
Because I am an advocator of story over everything else when it comes to video games.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I like story. I mean, obviously, if the story is really good, but the gameplay is bad, I probably won't play the game. Because if I'm not having any fun, then what's the point, you know?
I'm with you. I don't know. There's some games that like I would rather just like drop the story, just like let me play and have fun. But I see what you're saying. Like story is totally important.
Yeah, there are some games like that where, for example, like
oh, that's how you know.
I don't know. There are some games like that where I do prefer. Where I'm just like, it's kind of like a mindless game where I'm just like, let me play this game, like not worry about it too much.
Ooh, much money.
But for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. Well, seems like a good
stopping point.
Yeah, stopping point. We got our weapons. We got Buzz. Oh, and you can Buzz water.
Ooh.
And like get a bunch of people in it. So that's
if you Buzz water, do you hurt yourself too?
Yes. I think. So don't do it if you're in the water.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's that. That's BioShock. Play more of this. I hope everybody likes this. I think we should release this and not tell all of our friends who have been asking, just to see who's actually subscribed. So, for those watching, you're the real ones.
You're the real MVPs.
Cool guys.
All right, bye.
Peace.